Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I am coming to you live from the Marie Phillips School at the Learning Center for the Deaf in Framingham, Massachusetts. Here to bring you some high school varsity boys soccer. The teams coming into this contest, of course, we have the hosting Marie Philip Galloping Ghosts on one side here in the blue, and over here on the red we have the visiting Newman School Cardinals. Should be a fun one out here today. Lovely day for soccer. Sun is out, not really a cloud in the sky, at least not above the field here. Temperature about in the 70s. We got some gusts of wind here that might affect some of the higher kicked balls as we go. But overall, a pretty clear day. So with that in mind, let's take a look at the rosters for the two teams coming in today. Let's start with the visiting Newman Cardinals. And give me just a bit of rope here. The sun is lovely. It does make it a little harder to see my laptop screen, so I'm going to try my best here as we go. Going in order of jersey number for Newman, we have number 1, Vion Alexis. Excuse me, got the first and last name mixed up. So number 1 is Vion Alexis. Number 3, Fred Doe. Number 4, Alejandro Lepe Solana. Number 5, Matt Ravetto. Number 7, Chase Hernandez. Number 8, Aaron Fijula. Number 9, Stefano Tasso. Number 12, Kelvin Habibi. Number 14, Harry Lapolo. Or Lapoyo. Number 15, Cole Radican. Number 16, Oliver Romanovsky. Number 17, Ben Tasso. Number 18, Josh Hartman. Number 19, Sam Gilbreth. Number 24, Aaron Bemis. Number 27, Tony Kennedy. And the goalie, Yoan Pedreski. Head coach of the Newman School boys soccer team is David Pedreski. That is the roster for Newman. And it looks like we're close to getting this one underway here. And by the by, this is my first time covering this Newman team, so if you notice me flubbing anyone's names, I encourage you to let me know in the live chat. If you go on to enjoy this live stream, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my upcoming live streams. I'm booked for a few Newman games this fall. We got, I believe, 2 boys soccer games, 1 girls soccer, and 1 girls volleyball currently on the docket. You know, maybe more to come. We'll see what they decide to do. But for right now, here we are with this game. Team's looking about ready to take the field. Let's see if I can quickly get through the Marie Philip lineup now. I am getting this off of Max Preps. I think it's good. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm going to try and go through it. Number 1, Stella Ciula. Number 2, Andrew Truong. Number 3, Dominic Scanzillo. Number 4, Billy Riley. Number 5, Domenico Toledo. Number 6, Timothy Lucas. Number 7, Andrew Riebi. Number 8, Xavier De Leon. Number 10, Christopher Jimenez. Number 11, Lucas Krukowski. Number 12, James Zellner. Number 14, A.J. Forfa. Number 15, Ellis Jones. And number 16, Colin Marr. So that is the roster for Marie Philip. Like I said, it's my first time covering both of these teams, and not to be a guy making excuses, but it is a little tough to see the rosters with the way the sun is kind of obscuring my laptop monitor. But I'm going to do my best to keep up with the names as best I can. You can see the Newman Cardinals huddling up over here on the right side as we get ready for the first half. Two teams getting set up. Looks like Marie Philip will get the opening possession. And wait, do they have the sides of the field mixed up? It looks like there's some confusion with the Marie Philip goalkeeper. Oh, and they had the wrong sides of the field. Fancy that. So just a slight bit of confusion as we get this underway. All right, here we go. Looks like Newman is going to have the opening possession here in the first half. Number 3, Fred Doe at midfield, getting us underway. Pass back to number 20, who I don't think is actually on the roster I was given. Long kick is deflected by the Galloping Ghosts. Number 15 stolen by number 14, trying to fight his way through. Newman trying to fight the ball on ahead. It's deflected out of bounds, and it's going to be a goal kick. Pressure put on by number 14, Harry Lapoyo, and number 7, Chase Hernandez, as Marie Philip lines up for the goal kick. Long kick towards midfield, off the head of number 20, booted high in the air. High bounce, off the head of 20 once again. Kicked upfield, but taken by Newman's number 5, Matt Ravetto. Couple kicks back and forth, and now taken by Marie Philip. Attempted to pass ahead. It's a lot of traffic, and finally broken up. I believe that was number 24 who broke that up for Newman. Now Marie Philip trying to push it forward, but it's broken up once again. I believe that was number 23 who deflected that one. Now number 18 trying to race his way through. Pass almost got to number 1, Vion Alexis. Nice touch from Josh Hartman, intentional or not. It does lead to a corner kick for the Cardinals. Looks like Hartman is going to take the corner himself. Sends in a low kick. It's instantly blocked by Marie Phillips, number 2, but it's lost out of bounds off the side of his foot. So yeah, it's tough. Number 20 not on the roster I was given. If anyone in the live chat knows who number 20 is, feel free to let me know in the live chat. Throw in. Bounces. Stopped by number 5. Alexis applying pressure. They just barely get it away, but now it's poked loose. Hartman trying to get control of it. Hartman still battling, gets a deflection into the air, and it's going to bounce out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Cardinals. Quick throw into number 20. Tries to kick it through. It's blocked. Hartman launches one too high. Some good scoring chances early for the Cardinals. Nothing finding the back of the net just yet. But a good chance from Hartman there. He got some float on that one, but just a little too much. Keeper with the goal kick. It goes right to Hartman. His deflection goes to Alexis, but Alexis gets surrounded and it's stolen away from him. Number 15 kicks it to the middle where a scrum of players are fighting for it. It's poked loose by number 20. And now it's kicked all the way across the field, all the way down to Johan Depresky. Throw in, aimed at Hartman. He kicks it upfield. Number 15 cuts it off. Number 3 tries to take it, deflected out of bounds by Hartman. That will go to the Galloping Ghosts. Throw in, I guess a violation on the throw in. A little bit of confusion. Got a slight pause here. Hartman bringing the throw in. Headed down by Lapoyo. And out of the scrum, number 20 pokes it over to number 3, Fred Doe. Pass across to Hernandez, ahead to 20. Number 20 looking for Alexis, no offsides call, shot sails high. Another high fastball on that one. I believe that was number 15, Cole Radican, swooping in to take that shot. Newman keeping up the pressure, but no score just yet. Marie Phillip the goal kick. This one launched, kept in bounds by Andrew Truong, taken by Lapoyo. Lapoyo, nice pass, but just a little too much traffic, stolen away by number 8 for Marie Phillip, and he draws a penalty. Good effort fighting through by number 8, Xavier De Leon. This will be a free kick for Marie Phillip. Looks like they're going to try and launch it over to the Newman half of the field where we haven't spent much time here in the first half. One bounce, punched out by Depresky and a whistle. Oh, they might have called offsides on Marie Phillip. Number 20, lining up for the free kick for Newman. Lifts this one high. No offsides call. Lapoyo chasing it, shoots, misses wide. Newman's had a few clear shots at the net. Hartman had one, sailed high. Radican had one, sailed high, and Lapoyo had one there, and that one sailed wide. Just got to get one on target, and they can take the lead here in the first half. Goal kick sails high off the head of 20, downed by Hernandez. Hernandez kicks, goes off the head of De Leon. Off another head, couple headers, bounces down. Vion Alexis fights through, gets to, actually I think that's number 19, so it's not Radican. But now Alexis steals it back, forces the kick through. Taken now by 20, passed out to Hernandez. Hernandez gets it to Doe. Doe can't get around his defenders. It's taken away by Marie Phillip. Number 7 finds a bit of the edge there, trying to fight his way through. Can't get through. Pass now broken up. Good effort by number 24 as number 20 now racing through. Launches a shot. It's stopped by the keeper, swooping in and scoring is Vion Alexis. No, offsides. That was a good chance for Newman, but nothing doing. Goal kick goes to Truong. Kicks it towards the middle. Hernandez gets a foot on it. His pass deflected, but Hernandez recovers it himself, tries to send it through, whiffed a bit by the defender, but now he tries to clear it. A couple deflections. Winds up back with number 20. 20 tries to pass, goes off the back of the foot of Alexis. And we've got a whistle. Looks like we got a penalty call. Oh, number 20 is Johan Pedreski, who is marked as the goalie. So I don't know who the goalie is now for Newman. And, oh, big chance for Marie Philip. Number 7 misses. That was a huge chance for Andrew Riebi. I don't know who the keeper is presently for Newman. Again, if anyone in the live chat knows, let me know. This kick is deflected out of bounds, goes off the body of Truong, so that's going to be Newman ball. Slight bit of confusion, but now it's cleared up. Pedreski throws this one in, aiming for Hartman. Bicycle kick by the back. Manages the clear. Broken up now by number 23, who is also unfortunately not on the roster. Hernandez streaking through, tries a through pass, but broken up by number 5. Doe kicks it back ahead. Into the air, it's taken by Truong, stolen by Doe. Pass back to Pedreski. His pass gets through to Hernandez. Lifted. Finds Lapoyo. Lapoyo can't shoot. Alexis shoots. Saved. A nice save by the Ghosts keeper. Punts this one across midfield. And broken up by number 24, Aaron Bemis. Now the pass across the middle, intercepted by Doe. Doe pass ahead, broken up by Marie Phillips, number 15, but he lost it out of bounds. Good midfield defense there from number 15, Ellis Jones. Seems like the internet connection has gone down. I don't know why. Hernandez forces it through, but broken up. Pedreski comes in, dribbling, trying to gain the edge. He's cut off, and he gets surrounded and loses the ball. Truong tries a kick, and that's going to go out of bounds. Throw in. Taken away by De Leon. Stolen back by Pedreski. Taken back by Marie Philip. Now Lapoyo takes it. Lapoyo gets through a couple defenders, knifing through. Pass is broken up by number 5. De Leon kicks it ahead. Bemis breaks that up. Pedreski asserting his presence in the middle there. Launches a long one, and that's going to sail high. That long kick going to go out of bounds. For some reason, my internet has gone out. That's fine and dandy. Pedreski throws it in for Hernandez. Hernandez taps it back to Bemis. Pass ahead, broken up off the head of Doe. Kicked ahead. Off the deflection. It's taken by Marie Philip. Bemis cuts it off. And it's kicked into open field and rolls out of bounds. Looks like the internet connection's just not great around here, so I'm going to have to upload a recorded version of this later. My apologies to the folks trying to watch the live stream. Goes off the head of Podreski here. Booted high in the air. And it bounces out of bounds. It's going to be Newman ball. But we've got an injured player down. This is number 15 for Marie Phillip. Ellis Jones. Throw-in is deflected out of bounds. Podreski throws it in. Now Hartman trying to force the issue. Gets a boot on it but misses wide. Just over 25 minutes left here in the first half. Still no score as of yet. Booted into the air, off the head of Podreski. Bounces, taken by Marie Phillip, number 4, trying to fight his way ahead. Eventually cut off by Bemis, keeps it in bounds. Trying to escape, stolen by number 1. Now a scrum for it. De Leon tried to tap it through, but it's cleared out. Now kicked back in, and now kicked back out by Hartman. And finally kicked out of bounds. Marie Phillip with a dangerous threat there. Throw-in's deflected out of bounds by Marie Phillip. Podreski throws in a long one, goes off the head of number 10, downed by Podreski. Attempted outlet pass stolen by Lapoyo, and his kick misses wide, but the goalie touched it. That's going to be a corner for Newman. Podreski lining up to take it. Kicks it. Deflected. Doe's kick goes wide. Keeper got his hands on that one but couldn't catch it cleanly. Bounced right to Fred Doe, but he couldn't put that one home. Still a scoreless tie here in Framingham. Goal kick. Sails across midfield. Kick towards the middle. Number 23 clears it out. Now booted up in the air. Podreski takes it. Can't fight his way through, and it's deflected. Kept in bounds by number 4. Deflects ahead. Number 23 takes it. Number 23 trying to get around. Forces it out, but doesn't get the deflection. This will be Marie Phillip ball. Throw in for the Galloping Ghost, goes off ahead. Diving stop by the keeper. I think that one took a bit of a funny hop, but he gets it down and keeps us scoreless. Punts this one across midfield. Deflection. Hernandez swooping in and taking it. Gets it to the outside to Hartman. Hartman taking off, launching a shot, and that one's in! Josh Hartman. Assisted, I believe, by Chase Hernandez. That gives Newman the 1-0 lead. And now Marie Phillips starts up again. Kick to the middle is deflected and then taken by Lapoyo, but couldn't keep control of it. Marie Phillips fighting through midfield. Podreski swoops in and takes it, passes back to the outside to Hartman. Hartman again gets around a defender, but he's running out of room. And that's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be Marie Phillips ball. First goal scored by Josh Hartman for Newman. They take the 1-0 lead over Marie Phillips. Throw in, bounces, cut off by Podreski. Stolen by Truong. Truong trying to gain the edge on Ravetto. Ravetto takes it back, kicks it upfield, and they're just going to let it roll out again. This will be Marie Phillips ball. Throw in, downed and kicked by Podreski. Marie Phillips with it, but it's stolen by Lapoyo. Lapoyo passes for Hernandez. Hernandez trying to tap it ahead, but couldn't get his foot on it. So it's kicked back. Bemis steals it back, gets it to Doe. Ahead, broken up. Kicked again by Bemis. Bemis gets it ahead. Couple bounces. It's taken. Fighting. Number 9 for Newman. Passes it back out. Now launched across the field a little too much on that pass from, I believe, number 4, Alejandro Lepe Solana. Good effort getting it upfield by number 9, Stefano Tasso. Throw in just bounces out of bounds. So it goes right back to Newman. Podreski throws it in, aiming for Hartman. Hartman cut off by number 10, and he just lets that one go out of bounds for a goal kick. Good effort there by number 10, Christopher Jimenez. He's been anchoring that defense all day for Marie Phillips, and now he'll be taking the goal kick. Or no, this one's actually going to be taken by the keeper. Stopped by Hartman. Hartman just launches a kick, and it goes wide. Little over 18 minutes left here in the first half. This goal kick to be taken by Jimenez. Kicks it. It's downed by Lepe Solana. Out of the scrum, Bemis clears it. Goes off the side of the foot. That's going to be Newman ball. Quick throw in from Lepe Solana aimed at Hernandez. Taken. And scrumming for the ball now. It's moved upfield, gets to Doe, passed back to Podreski. Podreski passes to the outside, but misses his target, and that's going to be out of bounds. Throw in up the line, headed by Bemis. Hernandez now kicks one ahead, but a little too far ahead. It's going to be scooped up by the Marie Philip keeper. This one punted, bouncing, still bouncing off the head of Ravetto, and that's going to be out of bounds. Truong looking for the throw in, aiming for Riebi. Riebi tries a shot, or tries a crosser, but whiffed by number 4. It was too high of a bounce, and now Lepe Solana deflects it out of bounds. Number 4, Billy O'Reilly, almost had a shot at that one, but the crosser from Riebi just bounced too high. Throw in goes towards the box, punched out by the keeper. Marie Philip trying to keep up the pressure. Here's a crosser a little too high. Truong trying to take it, and Hartman manages to keep it in bounds and clear it upfield. It deflects, it goes right to Hernandez. Hernandez now sending a leading pass. Here's Lapoyo on the breakaway, and Jimenez cuts him off. Great closing speed by the Marie Philip back. That will earn a corner kick for the Cardinals. This corner kick coming from Tasso this time. And he launches that one way across. And it's going to be cleared out by the Galloping Ghosts. Marie Philip moving on the counterattack now, but it's cut off by Ravetto. Truong comes in and takes it, trying to knife his way through. Podreski cuts that off. Hernandez tries to chase it down. He's cut off by De Leon, and they let it roll out of bounds. De Leon throws it in, broken up by Bemis, gets to Tasso. Tasso over to Doe. Doe can't get through, but it deflects to Tasso. Tasso passes ahead, but it's cut off by number 5. Cleared into open space where it's taken by Lepe Solana. Lepe Solana launches it, and he gets the far post for the goal! Alejandro Lepe Solana. Launches that one from a bit of distance. Going post to post on that one, and that's going to make it 2-0 Newman. With just over 14 minutes left here in the first half. And now Marie Philip takes over. They just barely kick it. It gets over to Truong. Truong takes it. It's broken up by Ravetto, taken by Hartman. Hartman kicks a pass ahead for Tasso, cut off by De Leon. 2-0, the lead for Newman. Goals scored by Josh Hartman and Alejandro Lepe Solana. Podreski throws it in, misses Doe. Kicked ahead and kicked back by 23, gets to Hernandez. Hernandez pass to Hartman, cut off by Jimenez. Off the deflection, it's going to be a corner. Tasso off the corner, a little too high. Lepe Solana taps it for Hernandez. Hernandez launches one blocked, and another shot is going to be way high and wide and could not be kept in bounds by Tasso. Jimenez throws it in, and Riebe can't get past Ravetto, but they're going to call out of bounds in instead of a penalty. Jimenez kick goes off the head of Hartman and scooped up by the keeper. Punt goes off the side of his foot. It's downed by Hartman. Pass to the middle to Podreski. Podreski pass ahead to Hernandez. Whiffed on the kick by number 14. Now Newman on the attack. It's cut off by, I believe, De Leon. And the connection online today, unfortunately, has just been really, really bad. So apologies for any gaps in my commentating at this point. I will be posting this as a recorded version later. Long kick. Now a race to the ball. Podreski cuts it off and manages to clear it out. Gets it ahead to Fred Doe. Doe is cut off. Now stolen back. Booted ahead and cleared out. And that's going to be a handball on Stella Ciula. Johan Podreski getting ready for the free kick once again. Launches a high one, bounces over the defenders, taken by Tasso. Tasso barely keeps it in bounds, trying to force it through, and they whistle on Tasso. Looks like somehow the connection has sorted itself. I don't know how on earth. Goal kick is deflected by Hernandez. Chased down by number 3, stolen away by Newman's number 16, who tries to center it. Still trying to force the issue. Cleared out, goes right to Podreski. Podreski fires well wide. So another goal kick coming for Marie Phillip. Just over 8 minutes left here in the first half. Goal kick is towards midfield. Kicked ahead finds Oliver Romanovsky. Romanovsky sends a pass out wide to Tasso. Tasso tries to center it, and it's just going to roll out of bounds. That's going to be another goal kick. Goalie kicks it, taken by Romanovsky. Attempted pass cut off by De Leon. De Leon kicks it upfield to Jimenez. Jimenez launches a long leading kick. Swooping in and taking it is Riebi. Gets around the keeper, fires towards the net, gets it to Truong. Cleared out by Lepe Solana. And Hartman kicks it upfield. Great effort by the Newman defense. Jimenez dribbles out of traffic there for the Galloping Ghosts. Pass goes through and a little too far through. That's going to be a goal kick for Newman. A big scoring scare for the Galloping Ghosts there, but nothing doing. Number 23 kicks it upfield. It's deflected, goes to the middle. Truong tries to kick it upfield. Number 23 kicks it back for Newman. Scrumming through the middle. 23 clears it once again into open field. De Leon takes it for Marie Phillip. Lepe Solana tries to clear it, but doesn't get the friendly deflection. Number 4 trying to fight up the edge. Stolen away. And again, the Wi-Fi is crudding out on me. Throw in now for Marie Phillip towards the box. Bounces. Still bouncing. Hartman gets it away from Riebi, but cannot keep it in bounds. Truong throws it in. Off the head. Now it's taken by number 15. And he gets tangled up with Podreski, and they're going to call penalty on Marie Phillip. Number 15, Ellis Jones, got tangled up with Johan Podreski. Podreski now with the free kick, bounces through. Hartman trying to chase after it. He's going to be cut off by Xavier De Leon. This is going to be a throw-in for Newman. Romanovsky throws it in for Hartman. Hartman kicks it towards the goal, but it's kicked away by De Leon. Downed by Romanovsky. Truong trying to wrestle it away. Deflected into open space. Tasso launches one way high. It's downed by Lepe Solana. Cut off, attempted clear is whiffed, but now a good clear from number 5. Fighting for it, it's kicked ahead. Jimenez tries to kick it up to Ciula. Headed away by number 17 from Newman, and we've got a whistle, and this is going to be a free kick for Newman. Number 17, that is Ben Tasso, who will now be taking the free kick for the Cardinals. Pass to Lepe Solana. Lepe Solana sends it to the middle. Off the mark, but Bemis gets a foot on it. Cleared out and taken by Jimenez. Jimenez kicks one for Riebi, and comes the keeper, blocks it. Now a long kick is going to bounce wide, and that's going to be a goal kick for Newman. Number 23 kicks it. Taken by Riebi. Number 27 for Newman takes the ball, kicks it towards the middle, deflects back to Bemis. His kick cut off by Jimenez. Jimenez fighting through, launches a high one that's too high. Kick back and forth, and now scooped up by the keeper. We got a whistle. I think this might be a penalty on Newman. Oh, is this going to be a free kick for Mayfield? And it's just outside the box, so they get a wall up? This is about as close to the box as you can get without it being just a penalty kick. This is wild. Oh, it's an indirect kick is what's going on. Jimenez shoots off the bar, and Jones tried to deflect it, but it's caught by the keeper. That was insane. Hartman now kicks a long leader. Deflected. Romanovsky gets a foot on it. Romanovsky gets it through to Lepe Solana. The shot is saved. Deflected into the air by Bemis. Romanovsky gets a foot on the ball. It goes back to Ben Tasso. Now head to Lepe Solana. Long pass, a race to the ball. Hartman gets there first, sends a crosser, but just off the mark. Bit too far ahead for Stefano Tasso. And that's going to be Marie-Philip ball. It's a throw-in. And Marie-Philip is waiting for someone to go and throw it in. But they're not going to have time, as that's going to be the half. Halftime here at the Marie-Philip School at the Learning Center for the Deaf in Framingham, Massachusetts. Our score at half, the Newman Cardinals 2, the Marie-Philip Galloping Ghosts 0. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, and I'm going to take this halftime to try and see if I can tackle the Wi-Fi issues. Okay, looks like I might have figured out the Wi-Fi issue for now. Again, my deepest apologies for all the struggles with the live stream there in the first half. The Wi-Fi's been a bit rough out here in Framingham. I'm hoping that this connection I've got now stays strong. But for now, we are at half. The score at half, Newman 2, Marie Phillip 0. Goals scored by Josh Hartman and Alejandro Lepe Solana. All right, about 2 minutes left here in halftime. We will soon be getting the second half underway. Once again, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, coming to you from the Marie Phillips School at the Learning Center for the Deaf in Framingham, Massachusetts, where unfortunately the Wi-Fi has been largely uncooperative, but I will be posting a recorded version of this later. You might be watching this as the recorded version, as that will deal with whatever quality snafus we have here due to the Wi-Fi. 2-0 is the Newman lead after 1 half of play. Goal scorers Josh Hartman and Alejandro Lepe Solana. The two teams switch sides, and the sun pretty blinding coming from my left, so whenever Newman will be on the attack, this might be a bit of a rough view of things just from how bright the sunlight is. And indeed, Newman is going to be running at the net with the sun in their eyes. You can see Hernandez holding up his hand over his eyes just before we even get started. Marie Philip to have the opening possession. Here we go, second half underway. Xavier De Leon launches one high in the air. It's being chased down, and Christopher Jimenez gets there first, keeps it in bounds, and that's going to be a handball against Matt Ravetto. So instantly, excuse me, instantly the Galloping Ghosts get on the attack, and the official has to clarify that this is not in fact a corner kick, but is a free kick, as number 15 Ellis Jones lines up to kick this one for Marie Philip. Towards the box, headed out by Johan Podreski. Taken by Hernandez, he whiffs on the kick, but manages to get a pass away to Podreski. Cut off by Andrew Truong, but then taken back by Podreski. Couple of passes. Hernandez's kick is blocked. Podreski gets one through. Big chance for Vion Alexis, but the goalie swoops in and takes that one. Goalie punts it off the head of number 23. Now kicked by Ravetto. Off ahead and out of bounds. That one went off the head of Marie Phillips' number 3, Dominic Scanzillo. Podreski getting ready to throw this one in. Throw in gets to Hernandez, but deflects all the way back to Podreski. Scanzillo whiffs on the clear. Podreski whiffs on the touch pass, and it's cleared, but in the wrong direction. It's collected by De Leon, trying to get around Alexis. Gets it to Truong. Truong's clear goes right to Sam Gilbreth, whose kick misses wide. The Marie Philip keeper lining up now for the goal kick. It goes right to Alexis. And Alexis cannot get through the Marie Philip back, but it is going to be Newman ball. Throw in goes to Podreski. Pass now to Gilbreth, off sides. Another free kick for Marie Philip. Looks like it's going to be taken by number 5, Domenico Toledo. And deflected out of bounds, last touched by Newman. Truong Throws it. Goes off the head of Gilbreth. 23 gets there first and boots it out of bounds. Marie Phillip still trying to move the ball upfield. Truong throws it in. Gets it to Riebi, but it's poked away by Hernandez and cleared by Gilbreth. Bounces past everybody. Toledo kicks it away. Bounces and kicked out of bounds by Gilbreth. Truong to throw it in. Goes off the foot of Jones, off the head of Gilbreth. Now kicked by Podreski. Leading pass finds Alexis. Offsides. This will be a free kick for the Galloping Ghosts. Looks like it's going to be taken by Toledo. Toledo's kick goes off ahead, and now kicked by Ellis Jones, trying to get it through, but it's scooped up by the Newman keeper. Thrown in to Hartman, but it deflects to Podreski. Podreski trying to dribble through, gets a pass through. It deflects over to Fred Doe. Pass deflects wrong off Hernandez. Now deflects over to Gilbreth. Kicks all the way across the field to Hartman. Hartman trying to push the ball ahead. Cut off by De Leon. Podreski getting ready to throw this one in. Towards the box. Bouncing. Now off a foot. Cleared out by Marie Phillips, number 14, and that's going to bounce out of bounds and go right back to Newman. AJ Forfa cleared that one for the Galloping Ghosts as this one's thrown into Hernandez. Hernandez trying to touch it through, but it's cut off by Jones. Jones can't get it quite through. Pass goes to Hernandez. Hernandez sending it to the outside. Can Hartman keep it in bounds? He cannot. Throw in. Downed by Doe. Kicked into the air. A couple deflections. Walled off by Rivetto. Rivetto tries to clear, but they keep up the pressure. Rivetto trying to cut it off again, but he's cut off by Jimenez. Jimenez attempts a centering kick, headed now by Jones, and it gets away from the keeper, but he dives on it. Almost a dangerous fumble there, but the Cardinals keeper recovers it and keeps it out of the net. Hernandez pass to Gilbreth. Gilbreth trying to get around Forfa. Tries a pass deflected by Truong, taken by Jones, now stolen by Hernandez. Hernandez trying to set it through, deflected by De Leon. Kicked again by Hernandez, and an offsides call. Pass just kind of curved, I think, and as a result, the Newman players ended up ahead of the ball. Long kick down the far side. Nothing doing there. That pass intended for number 4, Billy Riley. Podreski dribbling his way through. Pass broken up by Riley. Number 23 kicks it in the air. Deflected and taken by Doe. Doe trying to wrestle his way through Jones. Now out of the scrum, it's taken by Marie Phillip. This is Jones. Gets through one defender. His pass deflected by Rivetto. Rivetto gets it to Podreski. Podreski, long kick over the head of Gilbreth, and that's going to go out of bounds. Throw in from Truong, deflected by Bemis, taken by Hernandez. Pass broken up by De Leon. Long leading kick for Jimenez. Jimenez sends a kick right into the arms of the keeper. Keeper punts it, kind of sliced, and it's going to be taken by Riebi. Riebi trying to fight his way through. Almost gets through. Nice block by the keeper. Podreski with some miscommunication with Gilbreth, and that's going to go out of bounds. Truong throws it in, downed by Bemis, kicked to Hernandez. Hernandez tapped back to Gilbreth. Gilbreth cannot get through, out of bounds. Jones throws it in. Taken by Podreski. Kick ahead. Broken up by Scanzillo. Taken back by Podreski. Gets through a couple of players. Alexis now takes it. Kick for Hernandez. Hernandez has some space and an offsides call. Newman players frustrated with these offsides calls here in the second half. Now De Leon kicks it. It goes right to Hernandez. Deflects into the air. Hernandez takes it himself. His tap gets all the way to Alexis. Alexis tries to send it to the outside. Cleared away by Scanzillo, and that's going to bounce out of bounds. About 30.5 minutes left here in the second half. Newman still leads 2-0. And looks like we got a handball called against Hernandez. De Leon kick, taken by Fred Doe. Doe's pass off the mark, cleared out. Now recovered by Rivetto. Pass gets to Hernandez. Hernandez is stopped on one kick, but gets a second kick ahead. Now a race to the ball. De Leon back boxing out, but it refuses to go out of bounds. And he was forced to try and kick it, and Newman gets the favorable deflection. So this is going to be a corner kick for the Cardinals. Corner kick comes in low, and it's blocked by Scanzillo and cleared out. A little too far. That's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Newman ball. Podreski throws it in, goes off ahead, deflected down by Truong. Now out of the scrum, Gilbreth launches it and slices it well out of bounds. Another goal kick for Marie Phillip. It looks like De Leon is going to take this one. Kick into open field. Now deflects back to Forfa. Forfa can't clear it. Hernandez almost had a big chance there, but it's scooped up by the keeper. Long kick now, a race for the ball. Jimenez gets there first. Rivetto cuts him off and deflects that one out of bounds. And that's going to be a corner for Marie Phillip. Jimenez wanted a penalty call. He wanted a penalty kick there, but he did not get it. Ellis Jones now lining up for the corner kick for Marie Phillip. Almost deflected by Riebi, but went off his foot wrong and sails out of bounds. It's now going to be a goal kick for the Cardinals. Number 23 taking this one. His kick goes right to Jimenez. Jimenez launches one high. Newman almost gave that one away. But the kick from Jimenez just a little too high and over the bar. Now the Newman keeper struggling to find the ball in the bushes behind the net as it looks like they're tracking down another ball. Podreski with the goal kick, and this one sails way up high. Off the bounce, it's being scrummed for. And a little too physical on the side of Vion Alexis. And that's going to be a free kick for Marie Philip. De Leon kicks it, taken by Lapoyo. Lapoyo trying to knife his way through. And it's kicked into open space now. It's taken by Riebi. Riebi trying to keep the ball in bounds, and it just barely stays in bounds, but Riebi lost his footing. Kicked up field, and Forfa boxes out and lets that one go out of bounds. Throw in goes to Podreski. Podreski, kick, deflected by Forfa, deflected off Doe, and now taken by Toledo. Toledo, his kick goes out of bounds. Bemis throws it in to Podreski. Podreski, a nice fake to get around one defender, but Ciula comes in and deflects that one. Now the kick ahead by Jimenez, but nobody there, and it's going to be scooped up by the keeper. Rifles it into Bemis. Now deflected into the air by Gilbreth and Forfa. Off the ricochets, it's taken by Podreski. Podreski sends a long leading kick, but that's going to bounce into the arms of the keeper. Keeper punts it. Long bounce. Now goes off ahead. And that's going to be out of bounds. Podreski's kick. Off the head of De Leon to Ciula. Cut off by Doe. Scrumming for it. Hartman trying to take it along the far sideline. Kick ahead, deflects. Whiffed by Truong. Bounces over to Gilbreth. Gilbreth takes to the outside, trying to get there first. He gets to the ball. Kicks it towards the middle. Cleared out by De Leon. Bounces all the way ahead to Jimenez. Jimenez trying to gain the edge, but he's cut off by Ravetto. And the penalty is going to be called on Jimenez. Quick free kick, a little too quick, and stolen by Riebi, but his kick is going to sail into the arms of the keeper. Again, almost a costly turnover for Newman. This punt is shallow. Goes off ahead. Kept in bounds by Jones. Kicked away by the keeper, and that's just going to go out of bounds. Throw in is booted away by 23. Looks like the throw-in is going to be taken by De Leon. Off the throw-in, it goes off the foot of 23, and that's going to go out of bounds and set up a corner. Marie Philip trying to threaten here. They've got no score as of yet. 2-0, still the Newman lead, courtesy of goals from Hartman and Lepe Solana. Jones lining up for the corner. It's a line drive. It gets headed away by, I want to say, Hartman. Now Jones kicks it back towards the middle. Scrum for the ball, and it's kicked into open field where it's going to be downed by the Newman keeper and kicked up field. Riebi cuts it off, but Gilbreth deflects it away. Now off the scrum, it was taken for Toledo by a second. But then he gets tripped up by Bemis, and they call the foul. Jimenez Takes the free kick. It's a low one. It's deflected immediately by Podreski. Throw in. Off the head of 23. And again, that's going to set up a corner. Looks like we got a sub coming in for Newman off of this whistle. Taking the place of Gilbreth is going to be Alejandro Lepe Solana. Lepe Solana had a goal in the first half. But right now a corner for Marie Phillip, and Jones slipped and fell as he kicked that one. It came in low and Hernandez took it away. Kicks it ahead. Deflected by Alexis, and it's going to be out of bounds Marie Phillip ball. Domenico Toledo throws this one in. Bounces. Almost gets all the way to Jones, but it's cut off. Hernandez tries to clear. Toledo tries to kick it back in. Deflected. Goes to Hernandez. Hernandez fakes. Now sends a pass through, but it's cut off by Truong. His clearing kick is taken by Podreski. Now it's taken by De Leon. Long leading kick. Offsides call against Jimenez. Ravetto getting ready for the free kick for Newman off of the offsides call. Long leader goes off the head of Scanzillo, taken by Podreski. Podreski now sends a leading kick. And De Leon kicks it out of bounds, but it looks like there was a foul called on Marie Phillip first, as I think Truong kind of got a little too physical trying to cut off Vion Alexis. Podreski taking a second to tie his shoe before taking this free kick. Just over 19 minutes left here in regulation. Newman still leads 2-0 over Marie Phillip. Yoann Podreski, the kick comes in low and goes off the near post. This kick is downed, now booted in the air by Scanzillo. Off the bounce, it's deflected a number of times, now taken by Podreski. He's trying to lead it for Lepe Solana. It's cut off by Truong and booted out of bounds. Podreski getting ready to throw this one in. Throws it in to Lepe Solana's kick is sliced. Now Jones takes it. Doe contesting, and we've got a whistle. That's going to go against Fred Doe, and that's going to be a free kick for Marie Phillip. You know what? Not too bad of a penalty to be taking in that spot. Allows your defense to get back and get set as the opponent was trying to move on the counterattack. Long leading kick, and it's going to be scooped up harmlessly by the keeper. This punt, kicked by Bemis, deflected back by Toledo. 23 kicks it, deflects. Doe taps ahead for Alexis. It's cut off, and Doe recovers. Taps back to Podreski. Podreski takes it, fakes. Now kicks the ball upfield, and a little too far wide. It's out of bounds. Was trying to set up Hartman there, but the kick just off the mark. Throw in here, bouncing. Jimenez trying to fight his way through. Getting through, now cut off. Newman clears it out, no call. Hartman, long leading kick. Alexis trying to chase for it. It's cut off by Truong. And lost out of bounds, Newman ball. Throw in to Lapoyo. Lost control of it, and De Leon clears it out. Bounces all the way to Jimenez. Jimenez cut off by Rivetto. And it looks like they called a foul on Rivetto there. Or no, they called a foul on Marie Philip. So Podreski launches a free kick, gets to Lepe Solana. Lepe Solana tries to get a pass through, almost gets to Alexis, but not quite. De Leon dribbling it out. Now sending a long leading kick for Riebi. Riebi can't get a good boot on it, and it's scooped up by the keeper. Keeper punts it. Deflected back by Toledo, downed by Riebi, but not cleanly, and they call an offsides anyhow. Podreski takes another free kick, passes to Hernandez. Hernandez back to Bemis. Bemis to the outside to Lepe Solana. He boots it high in the air. Off the bounce, it's headed by Riebi. He downs it and taken away by Podreski, recovered by Doe. His kick deflected by Jones, and now Toledo tries to kick it ahead. And that's going to be a foul call against Lepe Solana. Jones lining up for the free kick. Off of the head of Jimenez. And now it's out of bounds. It'll be Marie Philip ball. Throw in. Oh, that's a handball, and I think that's in the box. Oh, this is a big chance for Marie Philip, as Hernandez was trying to block it, and it just bounced in a spot he wasn't expecting, and it went off his hand. This will be Jimenez lining up for the PK. There's the whistle. And the kick is in. Christopher Jimenez gets Marie Philip on the board. And it is now a one-score game. Newman 2, Marie Philip 1. Just over 13 minutes left in this contest. Newman trying to hold on to the lead. Marie Philip trying to make a comeback. Kick goes back to Podreski. Podreski trying to fight his way through. Ball gets ahead to Alexis. Now sent over to Hernandez. Hernandez sends it down the near side for Lepe Solana. Lepe Solana trying to fight around Truong. Can't do it. Truong sending it up the near side. It's out of bounds. Newman ball. Throw in goes to Podreski. Podreski. It's cleared out by Forfa. To the midfield. It's poked away by Hartman, but cleared out by Scanzillo. Jimenez trying to fight for the ball. He gets the favorable deflection. Throw in. Deflects off ahead, and it's going to be taken by the keeper. Kicked for Bemis. Now upfield to Lepe Solana. Stolen by De Leon. De Leon trying to fight his way through. No clear angle, and his shot off the mark, and that's going to be a goal kick. The clock a much bigger factor now that we are in a one-score game as Podreski launches the goal kick. It bounces at midfield, downed by Scanzillo, taken by Jones. Jones trying to fight his way through Fred Doe. Manages to get a pass away. De Leon taps it ahead, gets to Riebi. Riebi gets around a defender and cannot get a clean kick on, and that's going to be another goal kick. Goal kick goes right to 23. 23 kicks it up the middle. Skips past a number of players, taken by Alexis. His kick deflected all the way back to Bemis. His kick is deflected out of bounds by Forfa. Quick throw in to Podreski. Podreski passes to Doe. Doe dribbling. Now stolen away by Jones. Jones kicks it ahead, cut off by Rivetto. There's a player down on the field hurt. That is a Marie Phillip player. Play comes to a bit of a stop. Back up is, that is number 1. That is Stella Ciula. We certainly hope Ciula's okay. And they're just going to get a drop into play as Jones kicks it, deflects by 23. That's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Marie Phillip ball. Throw in, deflected by Hartman. Now kicked by Toledo, kicked back by Lepe Solana, kicked back into the box, scrum around the box, and now cleared out by Bemis. Toledo kicks it back in, that's well wide, and that's going to be another goal kick for the Cardinals. Less than 9 minutes left here in regulation. Newman 2, Marie Phillip 1. Number 23 kicks it. It's deflected down by Toledo. 23 boots it again, higher this time, and I think that's going to bounce out of bounds. Galloping Ghosts take it right back. Truong, the quick throw in. Aiming for Jimenez. Jimenez kick cut off by 23. He tries to clear but can't do it. Taken for a second by O'Reilly. Now out of the scrum, it's cleared out by Rivetto. Now a pass back to Hartman. His kick deflected down. Now a race to the ball. And that's going to end up out of bounds. This is going to be another goal kick for Marie Phillip. Truong taking this free kick. It's cut off by Hernandez. Hernandez with a chance. Hernandez fighting through, cut off by the keeper. Excuse me. Long kick, and it's going to be taken by Jimenez. Tries to pass to Jones. It goes back to Jimenez. Tries to send it to the middle. And Toledo comes in and takes it, hits a high pop fly, and it's taken by the Newman keeper. This one punted. It's downed by Toledo. Pushed ahead to Riebi. Riebi couldn't get control of it, and it's taken away by Podreski. Hard collision. No call either way. Doe pass ahead. Cut off by Truong. Doe takes it back. Another pass ahead. Through midfield, they're scrumming for it. It's deflected ahead to Jimenez. Jimenez trying to send a through pass for Riebi. Riebi takes it, tries a kick, did not have the angle. Less than 6 minutes to go. Out here in Framingham, the score still Newman 2, Marie Phillip 1. Podreski kicks it up the middle. De Leon kicks it back. Podreski clears it back into the air. High bounce. Cut off by Truong. Out of the scrum. It's tapped by Alexis, but they're going to call a foul. And it looks like Truong is now down and hurt. And we got some pushing and shoving now here. Man, that's just not good. All the while, Truong's still down on the field, hoping he's okay. Not quite sure what happened there. Truong appears to be in pain. Oh, and they have to carry him off. Oh, man. All around, just a bad thing to see there. Alexis was trying to get the ball back and tap it ahead to keep up the offensive pressure. But he ended up tripping up Truong, and Truong got hurt there. Unfortunate circumstance, and then I don't know what happened. Players just started pushing and shoving with each other after the play. Well, it looks like play is going to resume. 2 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock, as the clock has been ticking this whole time. I don't know if they use any stoppage time here. I don't think they did in the first half. So we'll see what happens. Riebi trying to fight his way through, cut off by Bemis, and we've got a whistle. And so this is going to be another free kick for Marie Phillip. Not a penalty kick this time, so Newman able to set up the wall. Ellis Jones getting ready to take the kick. Newman wasn't even ready, but it went off the post. Recovered by Riebi, centering kick, and that one's kicked in. This ball game is tied. Christopher Jimenez again knocks it in. Newman trying to argue that they weren't set, that they weren't ready. Either that or they're arguing the penalty call. Whatever it is they're arguing, doesn't matter. The call is the game-tying score. We are all knotted at 2 apiece, with less than a minute and a half left here in regulation. Pass back to Podreski. Podreski lifts it, deflects, out of bounds. Newman ball. Quick throw in to Podreski as we got a stop in the action as there was a ball, a loose ball on the field. Now a throw into Podreski. Podreski collides hard with a defensive player, and they call the foul on Podreski. Less than a minute left. This one kicked right to Podreski. Podreski trying to lead for Alexis. Alexis can't collect it cleanly, and it's cleared out. Downed by Rivetto, but then taken by Jimenez. Jimenez trying to fight his way through, gets to Riebi. Riebi trying to break through. Lost control of it, and it's deflected into the air by Gilbreth. Downed by Podreski, gets to Lapoyo. Lapoyo gets through one defender. They get past another, but they can't keep their footing, and Scanzillo clears it out of bounds. 10 seconds left, and I don't think they're going to get the ball in time. I think this is where the ball game is going to end, and indeed it is. That is the final score. The final score here at the Marie Phillips School at the Learning Center for the Deaf in Framingham, Massachusetts. The Newman Cardinals 2, the Marie Philip Galloping Ghosts 2. And so this one is going to end in a tie. Newman took a 2-0 lead into the half. Goals scored by Josh Hartman and Alejandro Lepe Solana. But then Marie Philip taking advantage of some penalties committed deep in the opposing end. Able to score 2 goals, both by Christopher Jimenez. Final score, 2 apiece. Well, once again, thank you all for tuning in today. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan, happy to have brought you coverage of today's high school boys soccer contest. I know there were issues with the stream here today. I will post a recorded version of this later tonight so that folks can watch it without all of the Wi-Fi connectivity issues that we had throughout the day. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. Regardless, if you enjoyed this live stream, technical difficulties and all, feel free to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my upcoming live streams. I got a few more Newman Cardinals games currently on the docket for this fall season, so be sure to stay tuned for those. Subscribing to the channel can help. If you got anything you'd like to say and the stream has already ended, you can say it in the comments section down below. You can also check out the bottom right corner of your screen where you can see the URL to my personal website, jessesports.com. You can find out more about me, the services that I provide as a freelance broadcaster, and how you can commission those services for your favorite team or player. Below that is my email address. If you just want to skip all the formalities and contact me directly, that's totally cool. jgms88@gmail.com. And then below that, you'll see the URL to my Instagram account, instagram.com/jgms88, where I post highlights from previous live streams. For example, I'll probably be posting the goals by Hartman and Lepe Solana from this game probably sometime tomorrow, so be sure to be on the lookout for those. But that's going to do it from here at the Marie Phillips School at the Learning Center for the Deaf in Framingham, Massachusetts. Final score, the Newman Cardinals 2, the Marie Philip Galloping Ghosts 2. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.